In 2003, T.I. invented trap music. What's up? My name is Dwayne Demond. I go by DJ Lights Out. I love God, my wife, my daughter, and music in that order. And today is day 27 of our Album of the Day series. So again, the album of the day today is T.I.'s album, Trap Music. It wasn't necessarily his debut album, but he had a previous album, I'm Serious, and then had some label issues with their previous label. So kind of came back with Trap Music, and that was my first introduction to T.I. I had to go back and listen to I'm Serious much later. But I kind of jokingly say that T.I. invented trap music. He didn't necessarily invent the trap that existed long before him and long after, and he didn't invent music, obviously, right? But I think kind of commercializing and putting those phrases together and kind of giving it identity, giving it a body. And I guess kind of a framework moving forward. Ti absolutely did that. He's done a couple things over his career. It's like one, kind of coining the phrase trap music, and then two, saying that he was the king of the South and like daring anybody to challenge him on it. And I think both he was kind of successful doing it. I feel like I need to have my crown cocked to the side while making this video. But anyway, back to this album. So standout songs on here were 24's Be Easy and Let's Get Away. I think for me, my favorite song on here is probably 24's, and not the original. There's a DJ in Dallas who did 24's, and he put it over the beat of It Never Rains in Southern California, the Tony, and like I love that version. And I maybe find a way to link it if I can find it in the description of this video. But really dope song. My favorite lyric on here actually comes from Be Easy. Like, I dare you to compare us and say we the same. When I'm climbing the ladder, they still stuck in the same mind frame. Their accomplishments are nothing to gain. So it just kind of foreshadows where T.I. ends up going, because I think he's like 22 when this album comes out, and of course he's climbed to much higher heights, and he's still making dope music to this day with his latest single that came out a few weeks ago. So if I had to delete something off of this album, it'll probably be the T.I. vs. T.I.P. track. The T.I. vs. T.I.P. album was really dope, but like I didn't really like the track on here that much, but it did some dope foreshadowing. But you guys tell me what you think of this album. What's your favorite? I'll hit you in the comments. Peace.